Explaining what kind of game Far Lone Sails is will be a pretty big ask. It's quite the ask because the description would only serve to bore you or make the game sound like a Limbo imposter. Though the game is far from either, and while it might share the same sombre design as Limbo at times, Far is a game that pushes you on, one that celebrates that pursuit forward with bursts of life. That is, if you've got the eyes to see it. That all sounds a bit mysterious, doesn't it? Well, it really isn't. Far is actually a very simple game in some respects. You wake up one morning, this strange hooded person, leave your home and begin journeying forward. After tens of seconds running, you get yourself a great hulking vehicle that looks as if it will make this trip a breeze. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Instead, your ship is a fragile thing, one full of contraptions that you add more to along your journey, and each contraption needs a bit of attention if you hope to make it anywhere in the game. That's not to say Far is a survival game, it really isn't. Sure, you need to refuel your ship, but you pass more than enough fuel, with the main problem being trying not to cage yourself into a crevice of your ship with all the cases of fuel lying here or hanging from there. But the vehicle is, as I said, a fragile thing. You'll need to put out the occasional fire or repair the odd sparking button, but it'll be refueling that takes up most of your attention, otherwise your colossal ship won't be much good. So yeah, the ship will take up a lot of your focus as you run to and fro, refueling, putting out fires and fixing the old bird. Thankfully, Far lets you zoom in on your little captain, giving you a better view as you tend to your ship. It's a nice touch, one that helps build a slick routine of ship maintenance when I was playing, refueling the ship with a canister of nondescript energy, pushing down the ignition that sparks the ship awake as it begins to rumble forward, before letting the steam build up and then releasing it to earn a short-lived burst of speed, and stopping the whole engine from overheating, all before beginning that process all over again. It's a wonderfully sly move, this slip into routine. Because of the way that Far's ship works, its constant need for attention, as you stay zoomed in on what's going on, puts you at risk of missing the vast palette that Far's minimalist world offers up. Stop focusing on your ship for a few moments, zoom out, and you'll see a world that's bursting with colour. Be it the dismal beaches you leave at the start of the journey, the small town you roll through with cattle skipping out your way at the last moment, volcanoes erupt and cast a rushing path of ash towards you at one point, while other moments have you slowly crashing through a desolate factory, a neon sign reading "We build our future" blinking in and out of life, a welcome dollop of irony. There's something wonderfully dismal about Far's use of contrast in this respect. It's a game that can be solely about you maintaining your ship if you let it be that, only ever venturing out of your vehicle to solve one of Far's platforming or physics puzzles, usually some obstacle you need to solve for your ship to pass through, before resuming your routine. It's a game that contrasts the rumble and chaos of the ship's interior, as you run around trying to keep everything working, before adding more tools to the ship while errant fuel boxes sway back and forth as your vehicle crashes into something, with the eerie calm of an outside world that isn't just static, but is drooping, falling from that future a broken sign once promised, seemingly returning itself back to the land. I'm not sure what kind of audience Far is looking to cater towards. It's most definitely a game that's best served on those rainy Sundays when you find yourself in a meditative state of mind. The simplicity of the game, which is essentially just you moving forward, save for the excursions you make every now and again, is quickly offset and becomes a layer of the game, working to hide you away from all the splendour of the natural world. More than anything, Far is a game where you'll imprint your own meaning onto it. I was struck by the persistent contrast in size, sound and surroundings, but you might pick up on another trio of ideas in the game. There's a subtle power in Far, and it's that broad interpretation of the game that makes it something that's well worth your time.